Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. We are so excited that spring is possibly here to stay. We are from the Midwest, so in the month of May, every other day feels like winter or summer. It depends. Anyway, we are hoping that this warmer weather is here to stick around. So today I thought I would take you along with us for a very spring-like day in the life.
I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able.
We actually had a ton of fun picking out just a few plants this morning. The kids got to pick out their own flowers, which they loved doing. And then for our garden, we just got some acorn squash, spaghetti squash. We also got zucchini, tomatoes, broccoli, things like that are just easy to grow. We're probably gonna wait another week and a half to 2 weeks just to make sure we are past that final frost of the season before actually planting it. But I am so excited, and it definitely put us in that springtime mode. So on this particular day, we ended up homeschooling in the afternoon, and I love this. I love it. We've done it about 4 or 5 times, I think, this past month. And I think I love it because since the weather is starting to be nice out, the kids are outside a lot. So by the time we actually come inside from being outside all morning, the kiddos are rested because they've been outside all day. They have all their wiggles out. They've gotten all kinds of fresh air in, and now they're ready to sit down and actually just get the workbook stuff done, the actual core subjects done, and everything like that. We are definitely having spring fever in our home. We're ready to just be outside full time almost and just, I don't know, just do all the fun activities that summer brings. We still do like to keep a rhythm and routine in our summer, and that doesn't always include workbook things, but it does include kind of maybe some unit studies and things like that. And I'll be sharing what we'll be doing in the summer in an upcoming video. But for now, I do want to encourage you guys, and this is kind of me speaking to myself here as well when it comes to curriculum, is to not feel like you can't take a break or step back until it's done from cover to cover. One thing I realized when buying my first and second graders' new curriculum is that the first couple of weeks in the curriculum, it's all going to be review. So even if you don't finish one grade level before you move on, I would encourage you guys to look at the scope and sequence of the following grades and see maybe what is going to be needing to review. And if you know that your child is going to be spending the first almost month of the new grade reviewing, which most curriculums do that, they don't feel the need to have to complete the curriculum from cover to cover. And this is something that I'm reminding of myself, and I don't want to feel bad about it or feel guilty for maybe not finishing, because right now it's just like the priority is definitely for us getting all that outdoor time in, and then all the fun activities, and of course all the unit study and just fun learning experiences that come with summer. So I guess you can call it that we school year round, but it's not like the actual workbook or core subjects that we do. We do continue practicing reading. We'll probably do some light math, but overall our core curriculum, there'll be some subjects that we're not completing, and that is 100% okay. So one of my favorite things to do on the days where I am either feeling tired or drained, or maybe I'm just feeling a little bit off, is to just make a hot cup of coffee, as you saw earlier, and just to go outside and actually just watch my little ones play. There's something about just being fully present and delighting in my little ones that help me kind of reset and kind of almost remind me of my purpose and my mission in motherhood and just the joy of motherhood, and just delighting in my children and being able to see them watching me delight in them, if that makes sense, and just making eye contact with them. And it really brings me into a very peaceful state of mind, a very heart-filled moment, a very just honestly treasured moment that has the power to just completely reset my mental space when I intentionally am taking that 45 minutes to an hour, which might seem like a long time, especially if you're busy, but it's intentionally taking that time and just relishing in their childhood ways and their smiles and their laughs. And there's just something so beautiful and peaceful about that. And it's something that I would highly recommend you doing, especially if you are in the busy season of life and you might need to just be encouraged or kind of be in a more of a restful mindset. I would definitely encourage you to just go outside and just watch your little ones play.
And it will set you free. Get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me.
So about once a month, I will get all these bulk dried fruit items from Costco, and I will fill up the kiddos' snack jars. I've been trying to do more dried fruits and nuts and things like that for our actual snack cabinet, just things that they can grab whenever they want. And I have been loving doing this. I always kind of switch up what fruits I'm doing, or kind of what fruit. It depends honestly what's on sale as well. But their favorites are dates and peanut butter together. Sometimes I'll put the peanut butter inside the dates and then freeze them, and it's just a really, really yummy treat. And then of course, craisins are always a big hit. Their number one favorite though is definitely the dried mangoes. If they had a choice, they'd probably only do the dried mangoes.
There's a new day, it is waiting for us. There's a new day, waiting around the bend. There's a new day, and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the
So I totally forgot to thaw meat out earlier that day. So typically when I don't remember, I will just use some type of a ground beef or a ground turkey, something that does not require thawing. And tonight I'm just going to do a one skillet dinner. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you're probably very familiar with them. But I love using my large cast iron skillet, and I use it probably, oh my goodness, I want to say every day, but probably at least 4 or 5 nights a week I will do dinners just in the one skillet thing. I'll do like potato base, or I will do like a heavy either meat and vegetable base to put on top of a salad. I just love using it. It's easy to use, and it's large enough to where I can cook a full dinner. Plus, as you'll see now, I'm doing a very large, oversized amount of food so we can have leftovers and I don't have to cook tomorrow. So I actually love this time of the day. It's a time where I'm just like cooking dinner, and it's also around the same amount of time that I have already kind of spent that unplugged time with my kiddos, and so I know they are happy and content and their cups are full, so then I am able to kind of step away and just get dinner on the table. So family dinner, this is every single one of my little ones and my husband and I, this is our favorite time of the day. It's a time for us to just sit down and to connect with one another, to talk about our day. We're praying together as a family before the meal. We're singing together before a meal. And it is just something that is so, so fun. And I know will be one of my children's core memories will be those family dinners and that family meal time. And it's funny because all those little things I think are important won't be as important as it is just to have that family dinner meal time. I feel like it's one of the most underrated things that we can do in our home, yet it holds so much value. So I'm looking at it a different perspective. I do like to go straight from dinner into cleaning up so we can then go into our evening routine. Now my husband has been working later. We're working on some projects right now, so he has been out later. But typically we will do cleanup together, and again, that is something that we love doing. It's our half an hour time where we just kind of talk to one another, we connect together and just kind of hang out together while the kiddos are off playing. And it's again a different mentality and a different mindset when it goes from, well, this is something that you have to do as far as a kitchen cleanup to, well, now this is something that we get to do and we get to do it together. So I like having different mindset shifts, and it makes just everything in the day just looking at it from a different perspective and having it definitely turn into a blessing. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us for our very spring-like day in the life. I hope you enjoyed seeing what that looks like for us. And until my next video, you guys have a great day, whatever you're doing, and God bless. Bye.